Picture this. A 3-year-old is screaming on the floor of a Tokyo subway station. People are walking by. Nobody's staring. And the mother? She's not yelling. She's not bribing. She's not even looking at her kid. She's just standing there. Silent. Calm. Waiting. And within a few minutes, the tantrum stops on its own. If you're a parent in America, this probably sounds insane. Because here, when a kid melts down in public, we're taught to do something. Distract them, negotiate, threaten to take away the iPad, or just pick them up and power walk to the car while everyone stares. We panic. We react. Japanese mothers, generally speaking, do the opposite. And child psychologists studying this approach say it might be one of the most effective and most misunderstood parenting tools out there. Researchers who study parenting across cultures have noticed this pattern again and again in Japan. Fewer words, less negotiating, and a lot more calm, quiet presence. And here's the wild part. Kids raised this way don't grow up more anxious or more repressed. If anything, they tend to develop a stronger ability to soothe themselves, because nobody ever taught their nervous system that a meltdown gets rewarded with a flood of attention and conversation. Stick with me, because by the end of this video you're going to understand exactly why silence works, how to actually do it without looking like you're ignoring your kid, and the one mistake that turns silence into something that backfires. And hey, if you've got a tiny tornado at home, drop a comment below telling me how old they are. I read every single one, and trust me, you are not alone in this. Let's talk about why American parenting culture leans so hard into responding during a tantrum. We've been taught that silence equals rejection. If we don't react, we think our kid will feel abandoned, unheard, unloved. So we jump in fast, we talk them down, we explain, we reason with a screaming 4-year-old like they're a tiny lawyer who's going to accept our closing argument. Here's the problem. During a full-blown tantrum, a child's brain is not in listening mode. Their amygdala, the alarm system of the brain, has basically hijacked the whole operation. The logical, reasoning part of the brain, the prefrontal cortex, goes offline. Talking to a child mid-meltdown is like trying to have a calm negotiation with a smoke detector that's going off. It's not going to work, no matter how good your words are. So what do we do instead? We often escalate without meaning to. We raise our voice a little to be heard over theirs. We over-explain. We bribe. And without realizing it, we teach the child that a tantrum is a great way to get more attention, more talking, more back and forth, even if that attention is frustrated attention. This is where the Japanese approach comes in, and it connects to a broader cultural value called Enryo, a kind of restraint, and the power of space and silence in communication. In Japanese parenting, silence isn't punishment. It isn't the cold shoulder. It's regulation modeled out loud, or rather modeled without a sound. Here's what it actually looks like. The mother stays physically close. She doesn't walk away, and she doesn't turn her back like she's punishing the child. She simply stops talking, stops negotiating, stops trying to fix the emotion in real time. Her face stays neutral, not angry, not annoyed. She's basically saying, without words, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. And I'm not going to get pulled into this storm with you. And that's the real secret. She's co-regulating through her own calm nervous system, instead of trying to argue logic into an illogical moment. Think about the last time you were really upset, maybe after a fight with a partner or a stressful day at work. If someone came at you immediately with logic, explanations, or just calm down, did that actually help? Probably not. Probably made you feel more defensive. But if someone just sat next to you, calm and quiet, not trying to fix you, chances are you settle down faster. Kids are no different. They're just smaller, louder, and a lot less subtle about it. Kids are incredibly tuned into our energy, probably more than our words. When a parent stays calm and quiet, the child's nervous system eventually starts to mirror that calm. It's called emotional contagion, and it goes both ways. If you get loud and anxious, your kid's brain absorbs that, and the tantrum often gets worse. If you stay steady, eventually, not instantly, but eventually, their body starts to settle too. Now, before you go try this at Target tomorrow, let me be really clear about something important. Silence is not the same as ignoring your child completely, and it's definitely not the same as walking away and leaving them alone with big feelings. That's a different thing entirely, and it can actually make kids feel more scared, not less. Here's the version that actually works. Stay physically present. Get down to their level if it's safe to do so. Your presence says you're safe, even without a word. Keep your face soft. Not smiling, not stone cold, just neutral and open. Resist the urge to fix it with words. No, calm down. No, you're okay. Ironically, those phrases often extend a tantrum because the child feels like they need to keep proving they're not okay. Wait for the wave to pass. Tantrums are like storms, they build, peak, and pass. Most peak within 60 to 90 seconds if nothing is feeding them. Speak after, not during. Once the body has calmed, breathing slows, crying softens. That's when the listening brain comes back online. That's your window to gently talk about what happened. This isn't about being cold. It's about being the calm anchor in the room instead of another wave in the storm. Here's where people mess this up. Silence combined with an angry face, crossed arms, or visibly rolling your eyes is not calm regulation. That's a nonverbal punishment, and kids read that loud and clear. If your silence has an edge to it, your child feels shame instead of safety, and that's a completely different outcome. Shame teaches a child to hide their emotions, not manage them. The goal is boring, steady, warm silence. Almost like background music. Not a cold shoulder with a side of judgment. Kids who grow up with parents who stay regulated during meltdowns tend to develop something researchers call better distress tolerance. The ability to sit with a hard feeling without needing to explode or immediately escape it. That's a skill that follows them into adulthood, into relationships, into how they handle stress at work, how they handle conflict with a partner. You're not just surviving the grocery store meltdown. You're quietly wiring their nervous system for the next 40 years. So next time your kid drops to the floor because you cut their sandwich the wrong way, take a breath, get low, keep your face soft, and just wait. You don't have to fix it in the moment. You just have to be the calm in the room. If this helped you see tantrums a little differently, hit that like button. It genuinely helps this video reach more parents who need it. And I want to hear from you in the comments. What's the wildest tantrum your kid has ever thrown? And where did it happen? I promise your comment is going to make some other exhausted parent feel so much less alone. Subscribe if you want more real, research-backed parenting tips without the judgment. See you in the next one.